we are. Back we are. I wasn't expecting it to stay hot for so long, but then again, I suppose most of Europe's been plagued by heat for a while now. I mean, the thing is, I'm fairly certain it's a totally different story in the south of England, but in the north, it's rainy. It's as rainy as it normally is. It's just a little bit warmer. It's just a little bit warmer. It's kind of muggy, you know? But then we've had a few cold days as well, where it's only been like 11 degrees, 12 degrees. Which isn't ridiculously cold, but it's colder than it is in other parts of the country, especially at this time of year. Right. So, I think I'm good to go ahead and head off with WotR. Head off into the sunset. It's 24 to 25 here. Jesus, I don't think it's anywhere near that. Do you have an AC unit? I do not. AC units really are not popular in the UK. Maybe, I don't know, Selby, do you guys have an AC unit? Like, especially in the north. In the north, we do not have AC. It is 17 degrees where I am. Oh, wait, let me refresh. No, it's even colder. It's 15 degrees where I am. 15 degrees. Okay. Right. We have a portable AC unit until we have a portable AC unit we bought because we live in a shitty caravan with no ventilation. Romania, the country with the best internet in the world. You know, part of me read that and was like, oh yeah, it's like a sarcastic joke, but I don't doubt it. I feel like there probably actually is really great internet in Romania. When I lived there, I bought a portable AC unit for the bedroom just to sleep. Oh, really? Oh, what? When you lived in the UK, or in the south of the UK, potentially? It's pretty rare here unless you are like middle class. I mean, I feel like I want to say it's totally non-existent in the north. I know nobody in the north that has AC. Romania has been in the top 3 countries for internet speeds for the last few years. Yeah, no, like I say, it's totally believable. At first, when I read it, I was like, "Oh, is it like a sarcastic joke, or is it true?" But then I kind of thinking about it, I kind of thought like, actually, it probably is pretty damn fast. 10 euros for 1 gigabyte upload, 1 gigabyte download. That's pretty damn nice. That's very nice. I wish I had 1 gigabyte upload download. I was stationed in East Anglia for 3 years. Oh, near Bury St Edmunds. Oh, ding dang damn, ding dang damn. What? And you had to get AC for East Anglia? Does it get really hot in East Anglia, or are you just used to cold weather? Because me personally, I am very much used to cold weather. Like when it goes anything above like 16, that's when I start to kind of feel like, it's getting a bit warm. Once it's up past 20, I'm like, ding dang damn, this is too hot. How do people live like this? Like, I would happily walk around in shorts for the majority of the year, unless there's snow outside. In which case, maybe I'll put some of those extra long shorts on. I need WotR, right? So let's take out Deria. And let's add in WotR. Where's he at? Where's he at? There he is. Boom. And we're probably going to want to just go to the flash markets. Addicted to cold. Yeah, I feel like I am as well. I really am. Luckily it stays, like where I live now, it stays pretty much cold all year round. The heat wave that we've had is the only reason that I think it's gotten above like 17 degrees. It's normally no higher than that all year round. Which I can dig. I can dig. And those lovely days where it's like 10 degrees and it's just pissing down with rain. I love those days. I love those days. Mainly because I just find it really fucking relaxing, you know, when it's raining heavily, like thunderstorms and whatnot. Eldritch Scoundrel, yes please. Oh, I do actually have to level him up. I can't just let it auto level because obviously I made changes at some point in his past. Let's just go with Dex. Let's keep taking his Dex up. Yeah. I think we probably could put a crown on him. What are they called? Like tiaras? Whatever the hell they are that we have. Put one of those on him to take his intelligence up on account of spellcasting. Wait, actually. Okay, yeah, never mind. Rogue talent. I prefer the cold as well, as I can always put... Yeah, that's exactly it. You can always, like, bundle up and put a nice warm, like, jumper or you know, sweater or whatever on. But it's impossible to, like, get cold, you know? Like, I've slept under a blanket literally, like, that thin for years now. Like, even in winter, it's so much easier to just put something thicker on than it is to, like, take something off. It's 100+ degrees Fahrenheit here in California from June through October. Jesus. I heard there's a major drought issue there. Nice because it's California, not because of the drought. I apologize for my phrasing. Voices, I think you were totally safe. Ding dang damn though. Jeez, California, eh? California. Wait, so it must be pretty, well, reasonably early on in the day with you, right, Fapplejax? I want to say you're like 7 hours behind me? 8 hours behind me? Actually, no, so it's not that early at all. I'm totally off beat. It's not too early. Not as early as some folks who tune in over in the States. Some of those guys are tuning in at like 5 a.m., if not earlier. Wah. Right, so it's about noon. Not too bad then. Not too bad. Either way, I hope it's a glorious day over there. A glorious day over there, Jax. Opponents damaged by the character's sneak attack. Can't make it. Okay. Right, so immunity to difficult terrain. Uncanny dodge. Kind of want to take uncanny dodge. Varying strike might be nice though. Wait. How can we take improved uncanny dodge if we don't have uncanny dodge? Oh, never mind. Yeah, okay. Improved uncanny dodge. Boom. Cannot be flanked. That seems like a good one. Let me see. I think Critical Role is streaming from California. I can never get them live. It's around... Yeah, it's normally like 3 a.m. in the morning when I get to watch Critical Role, or when they stream in my time zone. Me and Betty have done it a few times, like once or twice. Mainly during like I think Exandria Unlimited. I think we did it for the first episode of that, and then just decided to watch the VODs. And I think for the start of campaign 3, we did it as well. We basically like we ordered takeout, we ordered ice cream, we ate our takeout, we put our ice cream in the fridge or the freezer or whatever to keep it fresh, stop it from melting. We went to bed at like 7 p.m. We got a couple hours sleep. Well, a fair few hours sleep, actually. We got up at 2 a.m. And then we watched Critical Role live. It was amazing. I loved it, and I want to do it again sometime. I just need like my schedule to allow that. But yeah, and we just stayed up for the rest of the day. We got up. We put Critical Role on. We basically had an early breakfast of ice cream whilst we watched Critical Role. It was a lot of fun. I want to do that again sometime, but like work schedules and whatnot kind of prevent that. But who knows? Who knows? Maybe sometime soon. Right, improved uncanny dodge. Just letting the dogs play outside until it gets too hot. Oh yeah, I suppose within the next like hour or so that's going to be the case, right? Gonna have to keep them inside. Although then again, I mean, with the mention of AC, like over here, when someone, like, over here, if it's hot outside, then it's normally like 10 times as hot inside. So like the idea of bringing your dogs inside when it gets too hot is like totally alien. But then thinking about it, it's like, oh well, it's actually probably totally fine in your you know, at your place if it gets too hot outside on account of AC. Right, so let me see. Waljiff, what would you like? What would you like? I kind of think maybe Cat's Grace. Mass Cat's Grace. And Chain Lightning is pretty damn nice. Just Disintegrate. Holy fucking shit. Ranged touch attack. Any creature struck by the ray takes 2d6 points of damage per caster level. So that's going to be 32 points of damage. Wow. Yep, let's take that. I was going to say, you know, actually, let's drop Cat's Grace. Let's take Disintegrate. You know what? Chain Lightning's probably a waste of time on account of the immunities. And obviously Waljiff doesn't have access to Ascendant Element. So we'll go Cat's Grace Mass and we'll go Disintegrate. Boom. Alien dogs. Alien dogs. They both think they're solar powered but burn easily. It's always the noses I find you've got to watch out for. Like, it's so easy for a dog's nose to burn. Like, ridiculously so. Especially when it, like... I mean, I'm speaking from, like, you know, the point of view of someone from the north of England, where it basically is never sunny and rains all the time. But even here, it's possible to have your dog get a burnt nose. And it's really fucking painful for them as well. Ooh, can I get down there? Oh, I can indeed. Wait, what's this? Get some loot. Grim Mansion. Okay. Let's go in here. Let's see what this is. Ooh, loads of loot. I feel like we should maybe sneak. This doesn't really strike me as a... Oh, shit. Reveille, please take a step back. No, no, no. Everyone, stop. 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 There we go. Jesus. How do we... Okay, Waljiff. Nothing wrong. I just need you to do something smart that doesn't get any of us killed. Oh, but I can't help but pick that chest before I go past.
Good, aren't I?
Ooh, is that like a cloak of resistance plus 5? Yeah, plus 5. Ding dong damn. Okay. Let's disarm that. So whatever's over here must be really good, right? Logic would dictate. Oh. Nope, not at all. That's a shame. That's a real shame. So, is that it? That's it? This is not a mansion. How is this a grim mansion? It's 3 fucking rooms. This is not a mansion. Can relate. Moscow weather is about is about just as shite as the English weather. I feel so affect. I feel so. 2 parts of the world where we just get generically shit weather. They both have sun bonnets. And when we have to be outside for a long period, it's super cute. Jellyfish acquired. Get the fuck out, dog. What? Jellyfish acquired? Oh, wait, you got a jellyfish in Anno? Is that what you're referencing? I thought that was just like your GTFO for you know, every dog owner. I own a jellyfish. Get the fuck out. Oh, boy. Right. We don't need to sneak anymore. Obviously. Okay, up to the upper city. And to Walgif's friend's mansion. It's grim mansion. It's very grim when you call that a hovel a mansion. That's a good point. I mean, like, how grim does it have to be before we stop using the correct terminology? We start phrasing hovels as mansions. I feel like that's a sign of everything that went wrong in Alashanera. Guys, can you not get up there? Never mind. Never mind. Would you not be snooty if you had a pet jellyfish? I don't know, like, you know, I will say one thing. Total tangent here, but I had a barkeeper in like a barkeep in a game of D&D I was hosting, and he had like a pool of jellyfish that kind of like, ooh, that was an interesting noise. He had a pool of jellyfish that would live basically under his bar. What I mean by that is, imagine you've got like the countertop. You've got the countertop, and then underneath that you would have like the wooden paneling that makes up the countertop. Underneath the countertop itself was actually like glass, and there were jellyfish that lived inside there, and they illuminated the bar. So I mean, he wasn't too snooty. He was kind of just based off of what's his face from the Yawning Portal. Darren? Is it Darren? No, it's not Darren. Darren's Pathfinder. Fuck. My brain, it's turning to mush. And it's not just something in the water, guys. It really is just turning to mush. Maybe a snooty jellyfish, just to complete the package. Snooty owner and snooty jellyfish. What the fuck is a jellyfish? Jellyfish. Snooty owner and snooty jellyfish. The full shebang. Hard to get leashes on them. I mean, they managed in SpongeBob, didn't they? I'm sure I remember jellyfish on a leash in SpongeBob. Now, I'm not saying that I apply, you know, I use SpongeBob to apply all logic and examine all logic in life, but I feel like when it comes to jellyfish, there's no greater source of knowledge than SpongeBob SquarePants. Where the fuck am I going? Portal down, portal up. Rapture of... What's it called? What's it called? I see a dark moon rising. Igfali's abandoned mansion. That's an abandoned mansion. Is there another? Nope. Okay. So probably that one then. Oh boy. Is this going to be a tricky one? Am I going to regret going and doing this? Possibly. Maybe. How far are we off dinging? Ooh, quite far. Quite far. I use SpongeBob to base the totality of my marine biology knowledge. I mean, I don't think you can go far wrong. Like, they have all the important info. Like, realistically, who knows anything about marine biology? You know? Besides from marine biologists. Oh, fuck, what's this? So you're the mortal who's talk of the town, eager to join the Alashaneran nobility, are you? Not really. I'm just kind of minding my own business at this point. Why? What's your point? I will not tolerate material plane filth disgracing us with its presence. Listen, I'm best friends. I'm like best buds with Nocticular at this point. Seriously. Fucking take it up with her. You know? Take it up with her. She'll, oh jeez, you guys are actually... let me take a look at your stats. Oh, fuck. You know something? I think the Baylor is actually the potentially one of the easier enemies here to deal with. The fucking Colossus, those are the pains. personally. Okay, let's go turn-based mode. Song of Discord. Oh, geez, great. I really did not want to have to deal with taking damage and whatnot and debuffs before we go into this personal quest. Or companion quest, shall I say. Right, cast Mage Armor.
Yes.
Okay, and then get behind that. Wunderbar. Let's go ahead and smite the Baylor. Ooh, that wasn't very nice. That wasn't very nice at all. We're all exhausted. We can't possibly fight you now we're exhausted. Jeez. Maybe, okay. So most of them are reflex. Yeah, that might not actually be such a good idea. However, this might be. There we go. That was okay. This encounter follows the Pillars of Eternity logic. The small... Yep. Yep. Jesus Christ. Right. Could we maybe... Wait, where's... Fuck. We don't have Seabass. I forgot to add Seabass to the party again, and you better believe I'm not going to allow myself to be punished for my mistakes. I am going to add Seabass to the party. Where is he at? Seabass, where you at, my boy? There you go. Boom. Seabass added to the party. Where's my mouse gone? What is going on with my mouse cursor? Oh, I bet I know what it is. No, it's not that. Why can't I move my mouse? Oh, I can now. Very weird. Oh, Path of the Exile? I immediately assumed Pillars of Eternity. Different mindsets, obviously. I have yet to play Path of the Exile. I've heard it's very, very fun. But again, I just get such fucking little time to play video games outside of stream. Realistically, I need to get a group of people together who can just play test games for me, and they can say, you should play this on stream. And then I don't waste my time playing games that aren't actually very fun and that I get bored of. Which has certainly been the case with some things I've tried on stream. Oh boy. Right, so Seabass is with us. Good, good, good. Right, here's the deal. If Seabass was with us, I would have used Restoration on Seabass. Because he wasn't with us, I haven't had to do that, and I feel that it's kind of cheaty. I feel that it's kind of cheaty for me to spawn him in and not have to do that. So... let's keep this fair. Okay, you can't say that I've cheated too badly. I've wasted my turn with Sarah. Waljeff. Oh no, Seabass. Seabass going right away. Good. Because you're pretty much the only one that I think could probably clean up the Colossus. 47. Very, very nice. Okay, 205 hit points left. Oh, it's Unity Mod Manager. It sometimes locks your mouse in the middle of the screen. I've never had that happen before. It's the first time I've witnessed it. I didn't know what the hell was going on. Okay. I volunteer to playtest games for you, but you have to play the game I decide is good enough. See, the thing is, I feel like there's a number of people who would volunteer for that and give that exact response. Selby, you are included in that grouping. And I feel like more often than not, it would turn down to things like, or it would come down to, should I say, things like, you should play Needy Streamer Overload, or you should play Doki Doki Literature Club. I feel like I would be at high risk of getting trolled to smithereens. Ooh, Walgift. I haven't actually played with you in the party, so since, like, I want to say Act 1.
Cover me, all right?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, there's a reason why I haven't played with you in the party. 41 on a sneak attack? That's pretty good. Okay. I bet there's a bunch of Japanese games on Steam with voice actors saying, ooh, oh. Yep. Yep. I bet there is. I bet there is. I tend to stay away from just Japanese games in general. Purely because the amount of, like, I'm not saying, guys, I'm not trying to say every Japanese game is some sort of prawn simulator. But the amount of fucking games on Steam that show up on, like, the upcoming section of the store that end up being some sort of adult prawn game, the majority of them that I see are generally in the anime style. I bet you will play dating sims all month before too long. Oh, jeez, that would be my dream come true, in fact. If I could just sit and play, you know, dating sims all day, I'd be such a happy boy. I wouldn't need to go outside. I am, of course, joking. I have no desire to play dating sims. The only dating sim I need is Pathfinder, Wrath of the Righteous, because I get to date my Arusha Bay. Betty, you are 1,000,000 times better than Arusha Bay. I have a cute nickname for her because it's funny, okay? It's a joke, okay? It's a little joke. It's a little joke. There's an Attack on Titan RPG game on Steam, but it's 50 or 60 euros, and I don't think it's worth that much. Jeez. Like, I have to be honest, there's not many games that I'm willing to play to pay a high price for these days. Doki Doki and Needy Stream are actually great games. Yeah, but a large portion of people have agreed that Doki Doki is incredibly cursed and would probably scar me and change my personality for life. So I do have to question the sincerity that you say that with. Oh. You know what? No, let's go with a huge elemental. But then again, no. We're not doing it. Matrim, take inspiration. Doki Doki is quite cursed, but it's also a fantastic game. I just, like, I don't need, you know, I don't need to feel sick in my tum-tum, you know? I don't need to feel all icky yuck in my tum-tum. And I feel like Doki Doki and Needy Streamer Overload are two games that would definitely make me feel yuck yuck in my tum-tum. Underrail on Dominating, Going Blind. Now that'll scar you and your pride. I haven't played Underrail. Have not played Underrail. Although I will say that I had a lot of fun with Hollow Knight. It was pretty difficult. It was pretty difficult. I got pretty salty while playing Hollow Knight, but in the best way possible. Did Betty volunteer to go to? Wait, did Betty volunteer to go to what? Oh, jail? No, she did not. She did not. Her and Arusha Bay are total opposites. Total opposites. Underrail was the game I complained about a while ago. Oh, was that Underrail? About needing a specific build? Oh. Ah, okay. And there's no knowledge given on what you need to do to make a good build, and there's no ability to respec. I remember having that conversation. I think it was like 2 weeks ago. I don't think it was that long ago. You will feel it's all your fault. It's your fault all the way. Oh, jeez. I don't know if I can deal with that. I have enough trouble playing Pathfinder on my somewhat baby difficulty. My somewhat baby difficulty. I say somewhat because I still feel like a man at times, you know? Like when I defeat an epic boss, I still feel like a man. But it's just most of the time I feel like a little babby. A little babby boy. Oh, you've got some new abilities now, Evu. I wonder if can I get all of them in there? No, I'm going to end up hitting Reveille. Let's just get these guys then. Okay, 25 damage on you. That's okay. I don't think you took any. Oh no, actually no, you did. You did. 25 damage. Okay. It was worth a shot. It was worth a shot. Can't blame the guy for trying. I played blind and decided to, to invest into dodge, and I just kept dying. When I looked it up, everyone said dodge is worthless. If you're not on dominating, dodge will work fine, provided you invest into it and appropriate gear. See, this is the thing. I just don't know if I have time for like Pathfinder is enough for me, I think. The amount of time that I actually have in order to go and like look things up and whatnot, I just can't be arsed with that. I'm too casual. I'm too casual. I'm too much of a filthy casual. The only anime style games I've ever played was Battle of Eustrass. It was a turn-based mech combat game. It was glorious, but alas, it can't run on modern systems anymore. Oh, whoa, really? Oh my god, I literally just said, oh, whoa. Oh god, you guys got my scumbag laugh there for a second. Oh, I literally just said fucking oh, whoa. I hate myself. I should be banished to death for that. Oh, fuck me. Oh, jeez. Oh my god. What I meant to say was, oh no, it doesn't work on modern systems. Instead, I said, oh whoa. Right, Matrim, you have inspiration. So please use it. You can do it. I believe in you, my boy. I believe in you. Actually, speaking of which, let's take a quick look. It's spell resistance. Okay. Let's do it. Oh shit. There was one thing I forgot to do there. I fucked up that turn. I fucked up that turn big time. Should have done impromptu sneak attack. Yeah. Should have done that. Never mind. So you kind of have to min-max with it then? I'm assuming, I mean, I know nothing about the game. I'm assuming that what you're referencing is just like min-maxing into dodge. But this is me knowing nothing about the game. Okay. That's a lot of missed attacks. That hurt. Oh, Jesus Christ. Let's see. Do I want to try a Hellfire Ray? Let's do it. Let's do it. Yep. That worked beautifully. That worked beautifully. You just uninstalled it. Some things work decent on, or even amazing with small investment, but specifically dodge and armor. So dodge and armor work exactly as every other game. If you don't overstack it, it's worthless. So I suppose unless you're, I mean, I'm going to go ahead and make a totally like numb accusation, or not accusation, but I'm going to guess that dodge is just related to like AC, let's say, armor class. 20 hours, those are rookie. Yeah, guys, you should see some of the fucking hours that Selby has put in. In fact, I've been grilled on the number of hours that I've put into games, put it that way. And I like to think I've played a fair amount, but maybe I'm just too... I think we discovered that I'm just a filthy casual. I think that's the judgment that was made. Right, Seabass, 5 attacks in. AC is the same. Oh, so it is literally it's just dodge applies to AC. Or should I say dodge is AC within the game. Low/medium AC is the exact same as no AC. Right.
Forwards!
Oh my god, 65! Beautiful! Beautiful! Just what I wanted to see. Okay.
Stab you or zap you? Why not both?
Okay, one sneak attack. This is why we don't take Waljif or any of the custom, the pre-written characters. This is why, guys. Oh boy. He just got fucking devastated in one round. He just got fucking devastated. Good God. Bear with me one sec, guys. I need to tab out. Wait, why is... Oh, yeah, okay, okay. I see. I see how it is. Wunderbar. Wunderbar. Works pretty much the same as AC. Enemy gets accuracy derived from weapon skill. It gets divided by dodge. Wait, so weapon skill gets divided by dodge with a complicated formula with diminishing returns. Oh, right. So unless you're willing to make a big ol' investment, then you're not gonna get. Okay. Cool. Fuck. What am I doing? What am I doing? Morty. What am I fucking doing, Morty? I think we will do... Who's up next? Yeah, let's do Matron. Let's do Matron. There's an option in Toybox that allows you to run a full custom party, but in conversation, all your normal companions can chip in. Yeah, I used that for 30 minutes. Back when we did the Siege of Dresden, I turned that on towards the end of the Siege of Dresden, and I regretted it immediately. Because as much as I love hearing what like the pre-written companions are able to chip in, there was so much of it. So I quickly turned it off. But thank you for letting me know, though, Voices. I believe it was very much someone that let me know about that when I turned it on that actually allowed me to go, oh yes, I want that on. It was just that after I turned it on, I was immediately like, I don't want this on. This is ruining the game for me. Having like, what, 8? Actually, no, there's more than 8, isn't there? Is there like 12 pre-written characters? I'm talking like base game without going down Path of Lich or whatnot. I want to say it's like 12 maybe. Let me see. We have Dunzo there. Right. And with accuracy high enough, it won't even be said. Oh, geez, really? Fuck. That is a diminishing return. Did I not get the 8 in? I did not. I need to do it again. I don't think you've cast it. But fair enough. Or used it, should I say. Right, let's go ahead and do... Oh boy, everything's deactivated. Spell combat. Spell Strike. Let's do Arcane Accuracy. Actually, you know what? We should have done Arcane Weapon Enchantment. Never mind. Never mind. Impromptu Sneak Attack. And we'll do a good old level 4. Actually, do we have any? No, we don't. Maybe a Fire Snake, actually. Is anyone in front? I think just Avo. And we can probably avoid Avo. Remove that. Oh, fuck, this isn't going to work, is it? I mean, if I do it like that, it might. Shit. Because I want to be able to fire off those 3 arrows, which 2 arrows, sorry, which means I'm going to have to target a specific enemy rather than just having it be free flow. So if I do that, and then do that. Never mind. Never mind. But on Say Hard, you only need like 800 dodge / evasion to get around 70% mitigation, which is way more doable than what you need on Dominating. Which is to say, I wouldn't really advise anyone to learn that game on Dominating. Oh, good God. Oh, fuck. Wait, what is... Okay. Okay. What a little shit. What a little shit. Can I take this Baylor out in like one? I think I can, you know. I think I can. 100 hit points? 100 hit points? You kidding me? I eat 100 hit points for breakfast. Thank fuck that actually worked. I was really scared that I was going to say big words and have to eat a bowl of shit. I did not. I did the good. I did the good. However, everyone is incredibly low on hit points, and this is exactly what I didn't want to happen before we go into that mansion. I'm honestly considering teleporting back to the Nexus and having a long rest. And then coming back. Oh, fuck. Seabass. Kill it. Do it. Okay, never mind. Not this time, eh? Not this time.
This should do it.
Please. Please. Never mind. I should have casted... See Invisibility, I think. Communal. This kind of needs to pay off. Please. Okay, only 2 mirror images left though. So, not a total failure. Not a total failure. Reveille? 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 Reveille, what are you doing? This is not the plan, Reveille. This is. Okay, they're all gone now at least.
Attack.
Okay, 17, please. Oh boy, I was getting a little bit sweaty then.
I require healing.
Oh great.
Just a little
Yeah.
more.
Just gonna hit each other. Yeah. Mm-hmm. You all done? Can we continue? Can we go take a rest now? Way back when Underrail just released, I think I've done like 15 hours of failing till I made a character that was able to finish the game. That's mostly on me though, as I started on hard, which was the highest difficulty at the time, and stayed there till dominating. Jeez, wow, we were. I don't think... The only sort of way that I can relate to that, because I haven't really encountered anything that's like that from the sounds of it. but I want to say Darkest Dungeon, maybe Hollow Knight, but it's not really in the same vein. But Darkest Dungeon, certainly to me, it did a good job of being very punishing, or punishing at times, but not doing it in a dickish way. It was like every time I fucked up playing Darkest Dungeon, I was always like, yep, that's on me, and I'm happy because I've actually learned something. I don't like when games just punish you for the sake of it and there's no real payoff from failing, you know? The whole idea of like, oh, failure is just a stepping stone, to success. Yeah, I understand that. I like that. But if it's not present in video games and the video game is just ridiculously hard just for the sake of, you know, the memes, so to speak, then not a fan. Not a fan. There needs to be challenge, but it needs to be like attainable. Success needs to be attainable. And that's why after playing, like, Elden Ring was my first Souls-like game, or Souls, whatever the hell people call it, like Souls game. Soulsborne, that's it. Elden Ring was like my first Soulsborne game that I played, and I'm honestly still torn about what I think about it. There were definitely elements of, okay, for this boss you need to learn their moves, learn their attacks before you figure out how to actually kill them. But then there was also the element of like, this just seems punishing for the sake of meme. Oh, Josh, thank you so much. My God, you have just saved my bacon there. Wrath of the Righteous and Unfair is not really fair at all. But it's doable, and everything below is just boring to me. Yeah, like, I don't know. I think if I was doing a solo playthrough, not solo, wrong way to phrase it. If I was doing a playthrough where I wasn't using as many custom characters, viewer characters, then I would play on a higher difficulty. And I know this for a fact because I'm playing, or I'm trying to play in my spare time, a couple hours each week. I'm trying to play Pathfinder from the beginning on a, I think I'm playing on just like, I think I'm playing on core. I think I'm playing on core, which is a step up from what I'm playing on now. But playing that with just the pre-written characters is so much easier than what I'm doing here. And I'm not on as high a difficulty. It's difficult, or should I say it's more difficult, because I have 40 fucking custom characters in the game now. 40 fucking custom characters that I cannot begin to wrap my head around completely. There's a close-knit group of characters that I am starting to learn in Act 4 how to actually, you know, have them function as well as they should. But it's ridiculous trying to learn that many characters. Let me see. But then it mostly depends on your knowledge and buff routines. Yeah, so we need to assign the spells. So, do I need to do them for you? I do, don't I? Let's go with Disintegrate. Let's go with, I think, Shadow Invocation. Let's do that. Let's do that. Constriction calls. Oopsie-daisy. Let me see. Pathfinder Unfair difficulty. Oh no, did you not use all the buffs before battle? I guess you won't hit anything. Or, oh no, it seems that the enemy just rolled a nat 20 and your character is insta-dead. Yeah, it was just a regular flying moth. As to having to play with characters someone else made, I'd probably just go with yeah, and can solo everything in that case. It's your fault for forgetting to buff. I suppose it's like you say though, it's just dependent on your knowledge of the game. And I mean, not everybody has a totally in-depth knowledge. It's gonna happen. People are gonna make mistakes. Let me see. Oh, actually, you know what? Get rid of that. Take 2 of those. Take 2 of those. Fantastic. God, this is how long it's been since I've actually played with Woljif in the party. I don't have any spells assigned to him. Right. Here's where it's going to matter. Difficulty-wise, I always say everyone is best served playing on a difficulty that makes them press buttons, but they don't have to rely on save scumming. I agree with that sentiment. There have been times where I have not had to micromanage at all, and it always feels kind of empty when that's the case. It feels like I'm not really playing the game. Let me see. We'll take that. And we will take... Boy, critical wounds mass would be very nice. Cloak of Chaos is not worthwhile at all. I certainly don't think so anyways. Given that we're fighting demons who all, or most of which, every single demon I've seen so far, I believe, has been chaotic. Let's go with that. Whichever that happens to be depends from person to person. Yeah, it differs based on skill level and, knowledge level, like you say. I agree, but there are also completionists, myself as well, that glance at the list of achievements and have to have them all. I usually always select the second from highest. I like games to be quite hard, but don't trust the devs to design it well most of the time. There are a few fights on Unfair you kind of just have to save scum by design, as you just don't have the tools for them at the time, and it's totally Owlcat's fault. Yeah, I mean, there are no perfect games, right? And I don't know. I feel like with Wrath of the Righteous, there have been a fair number of fuck-ups on Owlcat's part. Doesn't mean that I dislike the game. I do indeed love the game, even if I complain about it from time to time. But yeah, for the most part, a wonderful game. Remember, oh, that's a good point, Josh. That's a very good point. I forget this every time. So yeah, we don't need to worry about that at all. In which case... Do I want to take this maybe? Oh boy, it is getting really fucking late. I've gone on later than I planned to. I thought I was going to finish like 20 minutes ago. Let me see. It's all creatures within an area though. I'd rather take just enemies if possible. Stormbolts. Take Shield of Law. You have to have one, even on casual difficulties. Okay. Let me take a look at it. A dim blue glow surrounds the subjects. Ah, okay, okay. Expand it. Each warded creature gains a +4 deflection bonus to AC and a +4 resistance bonus on saves. Immediately worthwhile. A warded creature gains spell resistance 25 against chaotic spells. Okay. The abjuration protects from all mind affecting Okay. And finally, if a chaotic creature succeeds on a melee attack against a warded creature, the attacker is slowed. Okay, effect. Thank you very much for pointing that out to me. I probably would have missed that and never looked at it. Thank you. Oh boy. Well, those can't do anything if you're mind immune. Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking when I read that. That's what I was thinking when I read that. Colossus are gonna be no problem. And every time we've encountered a Colossus in this playthrough, it's always been fucking difficult, lemon difficult. Right, I'm gonna go ahead and keep Restoration. However, what's Grace of the Champion? Immunity to diseases and fear. I feel like we have enough spells already that can either get rid of those or give immunity. Don't need to worry about that. Maybe Destruction? So it's 10 points of damage per caster level. So what? 160 damage. Let's take it. Yeah, those you pretty much either Alpha Strike kill. Oh jeez, the whole game till someone gets to Shield of Law. I feel like the first encounter we had with them was in Dresden, during the Siege of Dresden, and I want to say we probably cheesed the encounter. I don't know how, but I think we cheesed it. There's been a few times I've cheesed encounters in this game, and I have not regretted it. Right. I think you're good for everything else, right? We just want to maybe... Oh boy, no. I do like Slay Living. I really do like Slay Living. We have it on Esmond, don't we? I'm taking Slay Living. I know it's not really the healer's cup of tea, but it might come in useful. Right, okay. I feel like Life Bubble is going to be very... The times where I might actually use it is going to be very few and far between. Boy oh boy. I'm going to give you guys a heads up right now. I do not think I'm going to get this quest done tonight. I'm probably going to do a little bit of micromanagement to get lined up for next stream, as well as potentially, maybe there'll be some like a little quest that we can do. Probably not, right? Life Bubble was useful while it worked. Oh, really? Owlcats in their Infinite Wisdom included exactly 0 scrolls of it for sale. Really? Wow. Okay. I think you can add scrolls of Shield of Law via top. Oh, right. Okay. Okay. They changed it to a single target and it's just garbage now? Oof. Oof. Maybe I take another cleanse. I think I do that. We're good for those, we're good for those, we're good for those. We need another one of these, in which case I believe we will go ahead and we will put... I have not used Remove Sickness at all the whole time that I've had it on there, so let's put Protection from Evil on there. And you know what? Let's put Unbreakable Heart in there as well. As for Trav, I think you're good, right? Yeah. Yeah. Mat trim. Oh, this is a thing I took. So, for level 16, there weren't... For Matrim's build... For Matrim's build, they weren't... there wasn't, like, specific spells that I needed to take at level 16. Or it could have been 15, actually. So I took Vampiric Shadow Shield and Beast Shape... Oh, no. I took Vampiric Shadow Shield and I took Baleful Polymorph. I kind of think maybe take, like... one of these. And another Fire Snake. But then again, I'm really not much of a fan of Fire Snake. I'm really not a big fan of Fire Snake. I feel like it's very rare that it's actually worked. I think I'll take 2 of those and 2 of those. For these, I just want to go with, yep, Scorching Ray. And another Scorching Ray. We're good there. Okay. Yep. I feel like that will do. Okay, let me see. I don't think there's anyone else I need to do spells for. I think that's everyone. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, and then myself. I don't need spells done. Oh, they're pretty meh. Unless you use magic to bring up something from lower ones. Just ignore it. If it were me, they would all be Scorching Rays. Oh, what? Do you think... Bear with me one sec. There we go. We got there eventually. So... I want to take one of those. I'd like to try it out and see if it's of any use. And then maybe we'll switch it out at a later point. So... Right. So. There was a reason that I didn't... I'm sure there was a reason I didn't make 5th level Scorching Rays. No. Maybe there wasn't. Maybe there wasn't. Boop. Okay. And we want it to be 5th level. Oop. Right spell. Okay. She does have Heighten. Indeedy. Or he, should we say. He does have Heighten. Yeah, let's just make Scorching Ray all the way through. Boom. But yeah, I can't understand why I didn't already put Scorching Ray up to 5th level. And you know what? Just to save me some time at a later date, let's go ahead and take it up to 6th as well. Oh wait. Oh, I thought we could prepare them ahead of time, have them at 6th level, and then when we get to 6th level spells, we can, just input them. Never mind. One other thing I will do today is I will do mythic ranks for the current party. So honestly, I'm considering just going with weapon focus. He's got like plus 32 to hit. I think at least plus 32 to hit. Doubling the bonuses might be kind of nice. Whenever you miss, they still take damage equal to your strength bonus. I think we're good without that. AC from dodge increases by 1. Not really too bothered about that. Maybe flawless attacks. I would get a perpetual migraine trying to keep up to 40 characters in a run. In fact, I'm not going to lie, it definitely does take its toll on my mental capacity when I stream Pathfinder. Fortunately for me, I do most of the leveling off stream, and I can sit without the camera on, and I can do faces like this without people judging me on the internet. So that's how I get by with 40 characters. Now, believe me, for long enough, we did like we'd probably like up to 32 characters for long enough, where I would try and level them up on stream when I was using them. That was impossible, and we do no longer do that. We learnt from our mistakes, and now we level everyone up off stream. Much smarter. I was a big old dum-dum for trying to do it the first way. I usually just ignore everything I don't use and give them all last stands. Yeah. I'm going to go flawless attacks. I'm going to go with it. The amount of attacks that Seabass can get in. Might as well. I'm sure we'll see a payoff. Boom. Myself. What do I want to give myself? Oh boy. Oh, I thought for a second there it was letting me select those. Right, so Azata. Okay. Wonderful fairies all around us. No, I don't think we want expanded arsenal. Taking that for evocation might be kind of nice. Toughness, not really bothered about. Again, Sorcerer's Reflex, I have that on Deria, and I have to say it is very nice to cast 2 spells in one go, you know? Anything below 4th level, I think, right? You can cast the first spell after an initiative roll as a swift action if that spell is either of a 1st level or at least 2 levels lower than the... Oh, so it's... Right, okay, 2 levels lower than the maximum spell level that you can cast. Right, okay, well in that case, I kind of like Sorcerer's Reflex. My story companions are mostly just whatever level they joined at, plus Mythic 1, Last Stand, done and dusted. Such effort, much wow. Yeah, I think I'm going to take Sorcerer's Reflex. I'd like to get 2 spells in one round. I feel as though there are some enemies that I might actually be able to take out in 1 round. Being able to cast 2 spells. Zippy magic. Whenever Azata casts a spell that targets individual creatures, not areas, the spell affects 1 additional creature. I do use those sorts of spells all the time, so maybe that would be a nice one. I'll keep it in mind. If the target is an enemy, the spell affects 1 additional enemy. If the target is an ally, it affects 1 additional ally. Additionally, spells that target enemies damage them for 2d6 plus mythic rank. Wait. Spells that target enemies damage them for 2d6 plus mythic rank. Okay, so a bonus 2d6 of damage plus 6? 2d6 plus 6 bonus damage, I'm assuming that means. Always under the effect of the haste spell, as long as... Yeah, I don't know why they never fixed the fact that if you pick a male character, all of the text says she, and if you picked a female character, all of the text says he. Doesn't seem like a big change to make, but my god, it is an example of, I feel like, a lack of attention to detail in some cases. Reflex is cool, but Quicken Rods are not exactly rare, so I never take it. So all melee and ranged weapon attacks against her have a 20% chance to miss. All targeted spells aimed have a 10% miss chance. Okay, all area of... Okay, halved. Marvelous endurance. Is that against fast healing equal to half her mythic rank? Zippy is just a chain lightning thing, pretty much. Oh, really? That's it. I want to take a look at favorable magic in a sec. I get the feeling maybe that would be worthwhile. No. No. Right, Azata's magic becomes incredibly more powerful. Whenever an enemy makes a saving throw against her spells, they roll the die twice and take the worst result. Yes, please. You can read it as, I love chain lightnings and I will use them a lot. I think we'll take favorable magic. So many of our spells are based on saving throws, and so disadvantage on saving throws for enemies sounds nice. So whenever we make a concentration check or a check to overcome spell resistance, we roll twice and we take the... Okay, so advantage on that. If the Azata casts a spell whose description says that a successful saving throw halves its damage or duration, it only decreases it. Yes, please. Yes, please. Yes. 2 best caster things from Azata. Oh, what? Favorable magic and zippy magic? We'll go with favorable magic. I like the sound of it. Oh, jeez. At this point, I feel like most of these are... let's take a look at Haze of Dreams. I mean, let's face it. When am I gonna use level 1 spells at this point? I very rarely do. As for this, maybe Blessing of Luck and Resolve. Let's do Aid. Actually, no. Stop showing me Hold Animal. Yeah, let's do Aid. Let me see. So... Deep Slumber, Crushing Despair. Let's be real, the chances of using anything that is not path specific are near 0. Pretty much. Pretty much. Deep Slumber, Crushing Despair. Let's take Overwhelming Grief. Shield of Dawn. 24 hit dice of creatures. I think so. I was going to say maybe take Freedom of Movement, but I think so many characters have access to it that I don't think we'll bother. Okay, so. All looks good. Let's do it. Right, as for the others, let's rattle through these fairly quickly. Wolgiff, I honestly don't really care about. Oh, you know what? No, I need to look up the builds for some of these characters, so I'll probably do it off stream. I don't believe we need to worry about Trav, though, so let's do Trav. Let's do Trav. And honestly, I think we're going to do Sorcerer's Reflex. Yep. I'm going to do Sorcerer's Reflex. Because I'm pretty much only using Trav for spells and, you know, spells at this point. His attack bonus with a ranged weapon just isn't good enough to warrant me actually using him. So being able to squeeze 2 spells in a round, yep, sounds good. Okay. Average demon in this game is considered like 30 hit dice because owlcats don't know the difference between hit dice and levels, so demons easily get like 20 class levels and 30 monster levels. Yeah, I don't know. For the most part, I really do love the game, but there are some oversights that were made by Owlcat that have certainly dampened my opinion, you know? Certainly dampened it a little bit. Listen, guys, so here's the deal. I am going to finish up now. I'm going to go and eat some food, because fuck me, I am hungry. And I'm going to go and chill out for the rest of my evening before I have to tackle tomorrow. Thank you all so much for coming along. I hope you've had a blast. I hope you have a great evening, a great morning, whatever the hell time it is with you. I hope you have a good one, okay? If you haven't done so already, feel free to click that follow button. I would appreciate it. It helps me know I'm doing something right. But either way, guys, until next time, keep on keeping on. Stay safe, be happy, and of course, goodbye for now. Goodbye, guys. Goodbye.